Yeah. What up? Yeah, this is the first day of using all this stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm still kind of learning. But hey, everybody, we're here with SoundCloud rapper Justin Starr. So the studio's coming along.
Yeah.
It's looking really cool.
Thanks, man. It's a work in progress.
Mm-hmm. Justin, of course, has been working on a podcast of his own on the sauce, and getting spending the majority of the time getting everything just right.
Yeah.
All the devices.
I get it from my dad.
The decor.
I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that.
But huge potential. I mean, you've got professional lighting, backdrops, green screen. Do you have the green screen yet?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once it gets up and running, there's huge potential there.
It should be fun. I'm still learning how to do all of it, but I pretty much got it down. I'm just.
The coolest part is it's kind of man cave-ish, and you can hang out for like a longer period of time.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm always in a hurry. Like I'm in a rented studio, or maybe somebody coming in behind me. None of the decor is mine. I'm just using the space. Yours is more homely, a little more relaxed. And,
that was the plan. Anyways, I'm making it a bigger production than it needs to be, but whatever.
And because of where it's located, you don't really most carriers don't have cell phone service out there, so you're really in a hole of just focusing on that show. I mean, you're not getting any notifications. It's kind of a unique concept.
Yeah, it should be fun when I get done. When I get there.
Yeah, for sure. What have you been up to lately? Anything new?
Man, working. Working on the Ubi Carrot Toss with your better half over here. And
what's your package going to be?
Helicopter hog hunt.
That's one of the most popular ones I've heard so far. So
it is. It should be good.
So you can be a chopper gunner for a day.
Yeah. I think you get to pick from one of 3 ranches or something in South Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It should be good.
Yeah, because hogs are a big nuisance around here. They tear everything up.
They're tearing up my yard constantly.
Yeah, and it sucks that they're not really that good to eat.
Nope.
When they're wild like that, the good bacon and pork come from like a pig that you raised, but these wild boars, it's just not good meat.
Well, and a lot of them are just not. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah,
for the most part.
So, have you done anything lately with the cannon?
Yeah, I shot some watermelons the other day.
The cannon, if you don't know, is a gun that will shoot an entire can of anything.
Yeah, Coke,
Dr.
Pepper,
White Claw.
Yeah, yeah.
Does the size?
Well,
change because some cans are.
It's just one.
What's the firing mechanism?
It's basically. It's an AR looking type gun, but on the front, instead of having a barrel, it's got just a giant tube that a Coke can fits in. But you've got a blank.
Okay.
You've got a blank.
So it's using the gunpowder explosion to launch the can.
Yep.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Sometimes the can explodes out of the barrel.
Right.
So it's not very accurate. So it's actually kind of hard to hit.
Does it ever spin like end over end?
Yeah.
Because a rifle bullet spirals, and that's what makes it stay straight.
Yeah. So if it busts when it comes out of the barrel, it'll start. You don't know which way it's gonna spin, but
that's even more exciting.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
My brother bought of course, didn't last long because we ended up breaking them because we were just trying to shoot everything out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Bought these little cups that go in there so you could literally put anything in there. And we were shooting golf balls and whatever we could find, honestly. And then, but the best thing, honestly, to shoot out of those, avocados.
Avocados?
Yes. That came out of the barrel faster than anything.
Because it seems like it'd be mushy, I guess.
You would think, but I think because it's kind of softer, but it still has that hard, seed in the middle.
Yeah.
You
should try to make some artwork with it, like hang up a white sheet.
That's a good idea.
And then shoot different things at the sheet, and then
yeah, that's a good idea.
Fruits or maybe put some fruit in front of it and shoot the fruit with a can.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because it'll explode a watermelon.
No, faux show. I got some tannerite though made up that I need to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, how's the Dayton scene in Southeast Texas looking?
I don't even care about that.
It's always a challenge.
It's not. I mean, we don't. It's not much to talk about.
Yeah. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out Justin's full episode on my podcast. We go into some really cool things. He's a Navy veteran that used to be on a minesweeper ship called the Avenger. We talked about an amazing story of how he, from 2 years ago, from Harvey, lost 100 pounds. From Harvey, basically spent a year gaining 100 pounds and then spent that second year losing 100 pounds. And probably now, best shape of your life, physically,
pretty much.
Physically, mentally, and able to, fitness-wise, able to do more. I think we mentioned on that show, it was hard to do basic stuff like tie your shoes or when you're carrying around 100, and it's like an extra person.
I was almost using the Velcro grandpa shoes for a minute there. I was like,
and then we talked about your cooking that you starting to do now, almost like a once a month private chef type gig for a group of people that's exclusive. And it's if you haven't seen some of his pictures on Instagram, you got to check it out because there's some amazing looking presentations that he's doing, really creative stuff with food and really cool options that are healthy too. Some of them mostly keto.
Yeah, thanks. That's it's been fun.
So what kind of coffee did you get today?
Just
straight.
Yeah, medium roast. Black. I'm simple.
I got the iced coffee.
Nah.
Yeah. So I can drink it faster.
You're such a white girl.
Yeah, you can't drink hot coffee quick. You can't chug it.
You're wrong about that. You can.
I don't have the asbestos mouth that you guys.
I do.
Yeah. Had any landscaping gigs recently?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep myself as busy as I want to.
I'll have to do that this weekend. I've got to finish out that drainage project that I got going on. So.
How's that going?
So the one you did at your house, was it a French drain?
No,
Mine's actually put a sump pump.
I put
a catch basin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And then went out the back of my property with it.
Yeah, so I've got to take it to the street. So
I had to do 2 of them. And then it was not fun because I had to dig mine about 4 foot deep at the end of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
just to get it gravity flow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, probably not, but I wanted to make sure the water was getting out of there. So,
right. Yeah. Speaking of water, man, we got to get your dad, Rob, on here one day.
I know.
Well, he really needs his own episode because he's got so much to say about he knows more about water than anybody that I know that's gotten into consulting, and he can tell you exactly what happened in Flint, Michigan, what went wrong, what they should have done, what they still need to do. But he's also into competitive shooting, knows a lot about firearms and reloading.
Oh yeah,
and just an interesting guy all around. Done some really cool stuff, and the water department is really responsible for modern day health because when everybody's drinking contaminated water and they're all sharing diseases, that it's really modern day plumbing and water treatment that increase human life expectancy almost more than modern medicine did in that short amount of time. When everybody's drinking out of a well, and that back in the days where people were dying when they're 30 and 40, and that was basically the life expectancy. It was because contaminated water.
Yeah. I tried to get my sister to come with me today, but
yeah, that would have been really cool. Yeah. So his sister was actually in the room on TV when you were watching the Mueller hearings.
Yeah.
And if you have a person testifying right in front of you and there's all these people in the background she was back there.
Yep.
And how was she able to get access to something like that?
She's on a committee for cybersecurity.
Okay.
So I can't remember exactly why she was there, but she was there.
Yeah, for sure.
With that committee.
Yeah, I'm sure all those people in the background come from many different important things that
well,
are
except
related
for
to their
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
just
that.
There for some reason.
But one day when she's got more time, we'll have to get her an episode.
She just came in for the weekend, so she's just trying to spend time with family. So she went with my mom to the beach with my cousins.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming out to the live show, and thanks for chatting for a little bit. We'll splice all these together and put everybody on one episode.
There you go.